right, so let's get started. If you look under your seats, there are 3D glasses. Please pick it up and we'll start. All set? So 1st of April, great chance to come here and get fooled, right? Now that you all are fools, let's begin with the idea of collaborating, because I've not eaten since morning, so I'm hungry. So I'm hungry or foolish, so maybe we can become Steve Jobs together. So let's collaborate. So I'm going to talk about a couple of things on collaboration and competition. How is it relevant to what we do at Bramha-3, and also how is it relevant to today's market per se? That's what I'm going to talk about. So when we started Bramha-3 as a 3D printing company about 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago, the idea was very simple. We called ourselves as an exploration to project or to find the infinite possibilities of 3D printing through powerful hardware. So that's what we started off with. So here is Anvil, which is our first indigenous 3D printer from India. It prints in plastic, and then we have something in chocolate that you can print and eat, and many more things which our investors think I should not be talking about right now. So yeah, so it's an infinite exploration to find possibilities. So as a company building hardware, 3D printing is a huge ocean. When I talk to people about 3D printing, I say we print in plastics. They ask me, can you print human organs? If I say I print in human organs, they ask me, can you print houses? So 3D printing is huge. And as a company, we, right from the onset, said we'll explore the infinite possibilities through powerful hardware and creative community. So as part of that initiative, we launched something very exciting and interesting called as Design in Residence program. So it's a very simple idea where we just put up a form online and told people from all walks of life, from wherever you are, you just need to be a resident of this planet at this point, and you can write to us and we'll collaborate. The idea was 3 questions. One is, what is your idea? How can we as a company in 3D printing and technology collaborate with you? And what is the impact? So when I say impact, not necessarily to impact the entire world, but even a small little impact. So it was like very phenomenal. We got a great response, and we started to kind of start off. I'm not going to talk about what patents came out of this or what ideas came out of this, but something where I need your help, right? So last few months back, there was an animal activist who contacted us, who said, why can't we 3D print limbs for animals? So something that was very interesting, because prosthetics has been around for a long time. 3D printing for humans has been there, 3D printing for animals has been there. So we started off with this project. It was quite exciting. And what we did now is we collaborated with various schools and colleges, and we got a software out where you can just take the measurements of whatever you need to print for a dog, or right now it's for dogs, and then you can just upload it. It automatically creates a 3D model of the leg and then throws up donate on various websites. So if you are willing to help, she's Lucy. So if you want to help Lucy, you just click donate and you say put 2,000 rupees there, and we 3D print the object through 3D hubs or any other social platform, and then ship it to the the orphanage for dogs, and then we have this going. So this is cool, and it's happening only because of collaboration. So I'm not even saying that this is the only way innovation can happen. So, but then it's a very effective and powerful way. So when we talk of innovation, and especially when we talk of collaboration and innovation, people always think, how is it that competition is relevant then? How do I make my company big? How do I meet the market? So with this perspective, I'm going to show you a super innovation. It's a commercial that's been on TV for a long time. So I just want you to look at it.
We live in 2 different worlds. That's why everything feels upside down.
Upside down, I feel upside down when you're not
Presenting Panasonic Anuga Switch, a smartphone that works both ways, even upside down. With microphones and speakers at both ends, you can talk this way and the other way. Panasonic.
Is that cool innovation? How many of you want this? Yes? So what is this commercial all about? It's about a great technology where this company has invested about $200 million in developing this, ads on primetime TV, IPL, T20, and what are you trying to achieve? You're telling me that I'm stupid enough that I don't know which side up on my phone. You're saving me 1.23 seconds and I have to spend like 20,000 rupees on this. So, does it mean it's stupid? Does it mean the company is not going to make money? No, of course they are. They probably are going to be the highest selling phone this year, right? And maybe some of you already have it, so I don't know, right? So why is this happening? This is happening because of what we call as competition. But then I was just thinking about how can we make this real innovation, right? So that is you on the other side, and that's your girlfriend, right? And you're just handing over the phone to your girlfriend at that point. So basically you're dating for like 3-4 months now and kind of getting bored, right? So when you do this, you send your girlfriend to a parallel universe, right? At that point. So this is called Eureka switch, right? So this is how you can essentially push away your girlfriend, right? There's something for the girls also, don't worry about it. So it's like a 4 billion units will be sold tomorrow, right? Cool. So this is about 20,000 rupees, this phone. So why do you need this phone is because in the end, the ad ends with this, right? You're going to get someone new, right? So it comes with Tinder pre-installed on the phone so that you can do that. So, fine. So, what is this? Now, if I have to spend 20,000 rupees to get a new girlfriend and send my girlfriend to space, it's cool innovation, but I can actually do that with 200 rupees, right? With ads, right? So, I've saved 19,800 rupees for you guys. So, awesome. So, this is the state of innovation today that's happening, and I want to talk about that, right? And you want to scale the business. The only way of doing that is to push your sales up and bring your costs down. So that is essentially innovation in today's world. But is that true? I mean, yes, it is true for quarter to quarter. But that is also the primary reason why today we have economic crisis. I was reading somewhere that the world is in $40 trillion of debt, okay? And we don't know who we owe it to. So it's all going crazy today because of this idea of, competition driving innovation. But essentially, what is innovation? Innovation is to try and create value, right? And maybe bring the cost down in the business context, but essentially create value. And what do you mean by value? Value is something where you have impact, not only at a daily level, but at a level where, the whole of community and the overall well-being of humanity is pushed forward. So how and why is this not happening? Because we have successfully killed what we call as curiosity. So curiosity is killed successively in 20 years of your education, where curiosity is defined as a strong desire to learn something new. When was the last time you ran into a maths class strongly desirous to learn something new? Anybody here? Yeah, I used to do that, always. Not because I was curious, because I had a crush on my maths teacher, A big crush, yeah. So don't even remind me of that. So yeah, that's the problem. Curiosity is killed, but then if you can bring back curiosity among not only students, but among the businesses, where you are trying to be creative to innovate. So this essentially is the fundamental aspect of what we want to do to take innovation forward. And we did this when I started LI2 in 2007, 2008. The idea was this, where we wanted to take robotics because it's exciting for students. We took and gave it to all the students, and then they started playing around with that. And then slowly we evolved into doing the same thing for colleges and doing the same thing for companies. And now, as a fundamental ethos of our company, that is Brahma or LI2, what we do is we want to take innovation for the sake of innovation, of well-being, and not for the sake of competition. Does it mean that competition is irrelevant? No, definitely not. Because if you want to really innovate, you would collaborate, you would create value. And the moment you start creating value, you automatically generate business. And competition is important, competition is incidental. Please do not drive competition to create innovation, but try to innovate through curiosity. So with that, I have a small request to the phone manufacturers. I have nothing against them. If you want, you can sue me, but I don't have money. So rather, you can come by and we can collaborate. We have cool technologies to work with. The same thing for you guys. Let's join